Good afternoon, this is Evan with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital inspection for a new homeowner out in Rancho Bernardo. Normally when we start these inspections, we start under the eaves. So that is going to consist of your fascia, your rafter tails, and your starter board. So the eaves, we always start the digital inspections under the eaves to get a general condition of the wood. And it looks like this was freshly painted. So it looks nice, but there were a couple areas. Now just with the age of this roof, even though it was painted over, I'm still assuming there will be some wood to be repaired and replaced. So there's an example of the termite damage. There's an example of fungus growing at the seams.
No, yeah, for sure. No, of course.
And here's an example of dry rot.
Yeah, no, so it's up to like you to find.
Okay, so I am on top of an architectural asphalt shingle roof. And I want to point out a couple things. So, first, when the satellite was taken out, whoever took out the satellite didn't cover the exposed holes. So pretty concerning that there are just these holes in the roof. That is a place where water can get in very easily. So nothing was covered. And you can see how the shingle was torn off as well. Another area of concern is I am finding a lot of exposed nail heads on these ridge caps here. So here, 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 and here, and here. And so on virtually every one of these ridge caps, there's an exposed nail head, which is an easy place for water to get in as well. Now some of these shingles are still sturdy in place, but a lot of them are very easy to peel up. And when that happens, wind-driven rain could get in there very easily. There's another example of that one starting to come up. And then right here as well. So it's getting loose. The shingle is old. It is on the tail end of its life expectancy. Now, this shiny stuff you're seeing here is the exposed fiberglass. So when the sun beats down on the roof over time, the oils will evaporate, the granules will deplete, and then they'll slide off the roof, exposing the fiberglass underneath. And when that happens, the waterproofing capability of the home is greatly affected. There's some more exposed nail heads there. And so there's just multiple areas on this roof where the shingle is really starting to wither away. I'll show you another spot right here. So right here and right here. So, I mean, time has definitely taken its place on this roof, and there have been a couple repairs done on the roof, the shingle portion here, but at this point this roof is beyond repair and it is on the last leg of its life. So I'm going to recommend a full tear off and replacement. Now moving on to the flat section of the roof. Now this is a torch down modified bitumen roof right here. And it has an elastomeric coating over it to preserve the life and preserve the years on it. And it has preserved the life, but obviously I am concerned about the numerous areas of ponding that are occurring. So it actually rained last night, and that's a good thing because it'll show us all the areas where there is ponding happening. You can see the granules that have slid off and built up. And right here. We don't like ponding because we want water to slide off the roof and not sit in it over time. And then one thing that I was pretty concerned about is just the way they installed this. Whoever installed this did it improperly. So you can see here that the flat section actually goes over 1, 2, 3, 4 course of shingles. When we come out and redo it, the proper way to install it is to actually install this section under 3 to 4 course of shingles. So these shingles should be over this. That's going to allow for proper water flow off the roof. I don't like this because right here, this is coming up way too easily. And so debris and wind-driven rain is going to affect this greatly here. It's definitely time to replace this roof. I'm going to recommend that we tear down all the way to the wood decking. We address any of the bad wood, replace that so that there is no more rotten wood sitting underneath the roof. After that, after we replace the bad wood, we will be installing brand new 2-inch strip edge around the perimeter. We're going to be installing our synthetic underlayment material for better waterproofing underneath. And then we're also going to be installing brand new starter shingle around the perimeter, and then we will be installing the rest of the shingle roof. And this home will be in amazing condition for the foreseeable future. Now, I don't know, also there's no trees around and the roof has good planes for solar. With that tax credit ending at the end of the year, we'll draw up an option to add solar to this home as well. And for this flat section here, I'm going to recommend we tear this down and we install our TPO material, which is a commercial grade product that reflects sunlight a lot better than the torch down material, reflects heat a lot better, and is much better for water runoff than the torch down. But also the water ponding is not excluded from the warranty as either. So that's what I'm going to recommend.